Molly says hello and welcome to another weekly vlog. Now she's not looking at me, typical. So today, as you can maybe see from the ceiling, is my boof day. I've got some cards here. There's a bit of a theme going on. Dogs. And a fox is just like a wild dog to me. And cake. Look at that. 5-0. Kelly hasn't got here yet, but the post at the minute is shocking. My aunt said she sent something via Amazon, but she told me that like 2 weeks ago and I've never had anything. So I don't know whether she'd arranged for it to be sent today or like whether it was meant to come earlier and it hasn't come yet. So I've got some, can't see, Halloween streamers up there. Well, I haven't, Darren put them up. And a birthday streamer there in front of the tree and some up there. And Dobby, who's now exhausted by the excitement, helped me open my birthday presents.
Look at that, I've bust a button. It's not even tight.
So I'm going to show you what I've got so far from Darren and Becky and Kira and Thomas. My dad, I can't even show you. My dad did, I told you, but I'm not going to it again. My dad did me a Freddie Mercury thingy. But right, I'll put you down and we'll do the advent calendar and we'll open, or we'll show you the presents. Okay, right. I apologise for my appearance, but as I said yesterday, what do I want to do on my actual birthday? Jack shit. And that is exactly what I'm doing. Nothing. So I haven't done makeup, I haven't washed my hair, which I should have done. I just want to rest because it's been a busy week and it's going to be a busy week doing stuff. So I just need to take it easy. So first we shall do the advent calendars. We shall do the hotel chocolate. I apologise for how, what it is, it's the light coming in that window, that's what's doing it. I'll try and keep my head in front of it. I think we're on the 5th. No, did we eat the 5th? We ate the 5th yesterday, so let's do the 6th. We're on the 8th today. Oh, is this finally? Have we got the lemon cheesecake? Yes, we have. This is what I've been looking forward to. Yeah, that's good. Really like zingy. When I've done this, I'm actually going to go and shut that curtain because that's what's causing the darkness. Right, we're opening 7. I haven't even finished eating 6 yet. I'll get into it. I've no nails. This is a light coloured one as well. That lemon cheesecake one was really nice. This is eating mess, so that's nice as well. I quite fancy fruity ones today. Right, let me go and shut these curtains. Yep, this is really nice as well. Oh god, my hair needs a wash. Shall we eat the 8th? So we eat 3? Let's be greedy and eat 3 purely because it's my birthday. And then we'll be up to date. That was Kelly's birthday, the eating mess. But we're on the 8th. It's a chocolatey one. It's like a truffle. Mousse au chocolat. Right, let me get the eating mess done. I think my favourites have been lemon cheesecake, eating mess and orange chocolate pot. They were my favourites. Right, let's have a go at this. It's nice and chocolatey. I think it's a dark chocolate mousse on the inside. Yeah, it was quite rich. Yeah. It's weird, I used to always prefer the more chocolatey the thing. that would be my preference, but now with chocolates I seem to be preferring the fruity ones. That was nice. I think I've had all my favourites. No, there's a fudge sundae we haven't had yet. Caramel cheesecake. Yep, they're my two favourites still to go. There was a raspberry smoothie, that was good as well. Right, that's that. Let's see what there is on the Marks and Spencer's calendar today. Prince Harry's on the news for some reason. Is he still Prince Harry or is it just Harry?
I don't know.
Right, we'll have to dig for it. It's not on the top. That's 9. That was yesterday's, wasn't it? That doesn't say a number. Oh, it does too. 25. 8. Here we go. It's a skinny one. Don't give me another comb, for God's sake. Right, so I think it's going to be a clip or something. Oh, it's a liner of some description. Stay all night, smudge and set waterproof gel eyeliner. Now, I only wear black eyeliner. This is brown. And it's one of these that when you're like, I'm not going to do it, but when you twist it, it comes up higher. There you go. So it's like, then again, when you get older, you're supposed to use more subtle makeup, aren't you? So that might be a good thing. We shall try it. Good number. At least it's not, I don't like things like when it's a comb or Sophie, the wee girl from across the way, she has a bath advent calendar and one of the days it was a scrunchie. It's like, why under God would a child want a scrunchie? You know, like she likes bath bombs is the thing that she really likes. But a scrunchie, that must have been disappointing. Apparently she wasn't disappointed. I would have been when I was a child, but a bloody scrunchie. Right, let's tie our little bow on that, and then I can get on with showing you my presents, which Dobby helped me open. She got very excited about it, and she had fun. Right, and then I'll have to leave all this stuff away, because it'll irritate me if I don't. Right, so what should I show you first? Should I show you? No, I need that to sit there to show. I'll show you this first. So, these are from Darren, who also, I'm looking at the wrong side of this, gave me 250 quid to go towards my tattoo, because I want a big one, but I really don't want to take the money. It's sat there. We shall argue about it a bit more. I'd like to take it on holiday with us, so we can like have a nice, proper, spoilt, slap-up meal.
We'll do the meal anyway, you're getting the tattoo. And
Right.
if you don't, I will book you in for a voucher and then it's gone anyway.
No, but I would. Right. I didn't know this had been released. So, obviously there's all sorts of glare on that. You probably can't see very well. It is a 50th anniversary edition of Queen Bohemian Rhapsody vinyl. It's all sorts of glare. And there's a little plaque which says, Happy 50th Poopy. He's got Poopy written on this. Born December 8th, 1975, whilst Bohemian Rhapsody was #1 in the charts. It was, so it was meant to be.
It's royal blue vinyl.
And it's royal blue vinyl. So that's obviously the cover and the vinyl's there on the inside. So I should be putting that probably up in the hall where the guitars used to be. Is where I think that will go. And there's actually 2 other ones. Darren says you can keep them or you can hold on to them and sell them in the future because they will appreciate in value. So he was going to get one of these 3 and he ended up with all 3. So this is just a smaller version of Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm in Love with My Car is on the other side, which was written by, what's his name that's on the drums, Roger Taylor.
That's blue as well.
And he sings it. And the vinyl in there is blue, but we're not opening it because we might keep that. And so, but I don't have it. Well, we've bought Isaac a record player for Christmas, so I can maybe actually hear one of them. Then again, I'd have to open it. Right, so there's that one, and there is another one which, what is it? It's here. Now this is really cool because it's actually a picture disc. So the picture disc is the image that, the very famous image that you're probably used to see. There's no point me taking it out because it's still going to glare.
And the reverse is the white cover.
And the reverse is the white cover. Darren put this into the frame, but he says it looked like too much with that. And the cover, he said it looked plastic or something.
It just made it look like another picture rather than vinyl.
Yeah.
I did not actually take it out of there.
So I haven't decided about this one. I might want to keep this. I like the fact that there's a picture on the album itself. It depends how much it ends up being worth, whether I keep it or not. If it's a ridiculous amount of money, I'll sell it. But I've still got one. I wouldn't sell it if I only had one.
People already selling it for up to 60 quid.
Yeah, when I say ridiculous amount of money, I wouldn't sell it unless I'm getting
It's
multiple hundreds.
It's only been out a number of weeks.
Right, so we'll continue. These are all from Darren until I tell you otherwise.
Well, and Isaac.
And Isaac.
And
Yeah,
and
well, you'll have had to pay for it, so it's not hardly from Isaac. This is a Fuggler, which Isaac's obsessed by. This is Stripe. You probably recognise from Gremlins. There he is. He'll come out. Where am I going to put him? I have to think of somewhere to put him.
well, you've got your other two.
Oh yeah, put them.
You've got Gizmo and I forget what the black one's called now.
So I'll take them out of the wee box. I can put him, but I'll keep that. This is the thing, I always keep boxes and then you've got too many bloody boxes. Right, so that's him with his teeth. Look at his teeth. They're like hard, they're like real teeth. Well, they're obviously not real teeth, but you know what I mean.
Teeth and more.
This is a really cute little Care Bear. This is a Good Luck Bear. I've got a large version of this on my bed. I would like to put it on my bag, but it's got a little thing on its bum as well. I'm scared of it falling off, and I had something on my bag before that was soft. I can't remember what it was, but it got really grubby. So I haven't decided. I might put him in my car, actually. I could hang him off something in the car.
You can't hang a Care Bear.
Know what I mean? Right, t-shirts. I opened this up and thought it said something entirely different to what it
Tell them what
actually
you
said.
thought it said.
I thought it said the C word, which I'm not going to say. It actually says quince, which is from Jaws. The reason he got this is because Jaws was 1975. And I can bring this to Florida because it's white. I do not own very much in the way of white t-shirts, but in Florida you don't want to be wearing black t-shirts, so I can bring that with me. And this
And you could
one,
do your cutting up on it as well, you know, neck and...
well, he said when you cut it now, because it's bigger than I need, it just falls down. It's too big.
Definitely cut it then.
This is a Squid Game t-shirt. Darren's still buying me extra large, even though...
Yeah, but I bought those nearly a year ago because I was going to get you 50 separate presents, and then I changed
50
my mind.
presents. He changed his mind once he started.
Well, they sent the wrong t-shirt. That's the wrong t-shirt. It was part of the pack.
It's my favourite bar of
Little
chocolate.
creation.
And these sort of come together. They're coasters with all the different... Oh,
We've
there's
got
one
weather
missing.
warnings coming in this week.
Yeah, I saw it on Alexa earlier. There were 4 coasters, wasn't there?
Jesus Christ, Nightmare all
Circle. We're missing the circle. It's fallen. Anyway, there's another one that I'll come across in the bag. And then it's a Squid Game mug with all of the things around the side. I can take him out of there now, because he's going to be going in the mug cupboard. I don't know that there's room in the mug cupboard, to be fair. And I'll have to find somewhere to put the coasters. Well, these are crock toppers. Darren bought them for 2 specific ones. They're Sesame Street. Can you guess what 2 specific ones that they might have been?
Well, it was virtually the same amount to buy the whole set to buy 2 separately, so I just bought the whole set.
Oh, Bert and Ernie. And you put them through the holes in your Crocs. So for Disney, where I wear Crocs, don't care. I like Crocs, they're comfortable.
Crocs and socks.
I've worked out I'm going to have 4 on each shoe. I'm going to have Bert and Ernie and, well, I'll tell you the 8. There's Bert, Ernie, Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Oscar, the Count.
And the man by himself.
Who's that?
Oh, jeez.
I said the Count.
No, the man.
I don't know.
Don't forget to breathe.
Oh, Grover. Sorry, that's darn not behaviour. I forgot that. And this guy, who I do recognise, and I can't remember what he's called. There are 3 I am not having on. One of them's Elmo, for obvious reasons. The little girl that goes with Elmo. And there's this one. I'm not going to put ones I don't know just because they're there. Put ones that I like. So, yeah. And I'll have to put these somewhere that I'm not going to forget where they're at before next year. There's the other coaster. Another mug from Becky. This is all horror movies. So remember the days when we used to have horror movies or movies on VHS and you would write the title. Yep. Put that beside that cup. Right. Is there anything else? Right, so the rest of these are from Becky that's in here now. This is a eyeshadow palette, Rocky Horror.
I wonder, did she intentionally get Rocky Horror because it's the same age as you?
Is it?
Wasn't on that list for 1975, Rocky Horror.
I don't think so. I don't
Let me
think it was
check.
that
I think
old.
it is.
So, again, glare. There's some nice shiny ones in there. There's a really nice shiny green one right in this corner. And there's a shiny, oh, there's a shiny white one there as well. Yes, I like shiny stuff. And
1975.
this is a lip liner kit to match. It's got lipstick and lip liner. Oh. So it looks like that. The lighting is terrible for me. I should have had my ring light out to show you this, but can't be
I was
bothered.
going to get you a new ring light, but I kept on thinking you're going to buy yourself one in the meantime. And I can't tell you I'm buying one, but you're going to buy one, but you didn't buy one. I never did.
Yeah, I'll get one sorted. Right, so there's that. This is the thing, this is obviously meant to go in my makeup box, but I don't really want to take it out of the packaging. We're still going. These are actually really cool playing cards. But the cards are all black, which I like. So it comes in a nice little tin. These are the cards, and I'll just pop some up so you can see what I mean. Like the cards are all just completely black, which I think is cool. That's the Joker. So they're cool. I'll probably put them on my horror shelf. Yes, I'll keep them out of the box. I have to think of places to put things. This is Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Now this smells amazing. There is a shower cream, a body mist, and like a bum bum thing. I'm assuming it's like just scrape for your skin, and you can smell it. Oh, and it smells like something else, and I can't think. It smells absolutely gorgeous, really, really nice. So I might bring that. I don't want to bring, I was saying it's for your holidays, and I thought, oh, I'll bring that on holiday, and then I thought, you know what, no, because they have free like shower stuff in the rooms, so why would I want to use my own stuff when you get free stuff? I thought maybe bring the cream, but I have plenty of time before then. And then, oh, there's a big box of Celebrations and a Chucky like makeup bag, and it's got lots and lots of little just awesome things. Little like, it's a collagen mask, Verso reviving mask with retinol, pampering foot socks, believe me I need those, hyaluronic acid hydrate face mask, clean jelly oil cleanser, and these are actually toner pads, which is awesome. Strawberry collagen, as much collagen as you can throw at me right now, because you know we need as much as we can get when we get older. And moisturizing hydrant, is that a face one? With oat milk, that's good because I've got around here this breakout. I've worked out I've got, what's it called? Something dermatitis. I've got it on my scalp. I get it under my eyebrows. I get it down both sides of my nose, and it's been all around here for months. It came out just around the time, sort of funeral time, and obviously it's exacerbated by stress. It's often on people with lowered immune systems. So basically I tick most of the boxes of who gets it. So all of these nice goodies, which is awesome. I love things like, you know, masks and stuff, because it's not something I would ever buy myself. So, oh look, I've only just realised. The zip is a little knife, look. Oops, oops, oops. How cool is that? Just realised, look at the zip on this.
That's cool. Attention to detail like that sort of shit.
Right, so put these back in. I need to put these away though.
I'll go get
That
your
can all
box
go in the bin.
when I've got their warmed jumpers on.
And that's chocolate, that can go in the kitchen cupboard. These will have to go somewhere that I don't forget where they are. I'm going to put them in the top drawer in the other room. Right, so that's those. Kira, who was out with us last night, the lady from across the way, this big box this is a shop in the Tower Centre that I've never actually set foot in, because you know when you look in the window and you think that place is fucking expensive. Well, Jesus. It's called Rituals. Look at this box. Thankfully it's not full of stuff out of Rituals. There's plenty of stuff in it, but I mean, it comes tied with a nice little bow. Happiness can be found in the smallest of things. It is our passion to turn everyday routines into more meaningful moments. So this is from Sophie, who's 4, sorry. Isn't it God? Sorry, she gorgeous. I have Good Luck Bear on the top of my bed. Now he shall be joined by this one, which I am calling Sophie after its owner, or who bought it for me. Does it say anything on the little tag about, maybe it has a name? Oh, that's like that Japanese shop in the Tower Centre. Care Bears, that's where I got mine. I love Care Bears. So he's going up on my bed. So she, right now, all these things are actually from this shop. I love this box. I'm gonna have to keep this box for something. So this is coconut milk bath. I don't know if any of these will actually, nah, they're all gonna be sealed. It looks really, can you see? It's like a powder of a thing. The Ancient Art of Living Wisely coconut milk bath. So there's that. There is whipped body cream. This is so heavy, I can't even begin to tell you how heavy this is. Look at how posh all these boxes is. Look at the lovely, like, red. It's like, you'd like somewhere to actually put these in your bathroom displayed, because they're so nice. Like the wooden top, and that's glass. And it just, they look gorgeous, but I don't have anywhere to display anything. That. There is, again, lovely red bottle. Can catch the light, look at that. This is bath foam. Rituals, and again at the top looks wooden. This is recovering hand balm, so actually I'll probably leave this downstairs. Can I, oh, let's try some. Oh my god, that's lovely. That's a really strong smell. I have this thing that no matter what I put on myself, the smell's gone really quickly. I think because most stuff I put on myself is cheap, to be fair, but that's lovely, really, really nice. And finally, a harmonizing foaming shower gel. I know this is, I apologise for the really, really bad lighting. So I actually, what I'll do is I'll put all my nice toiletries in this lovely box. Also been delivered today is a new bathroom cabinet that I ordered, which is obviously in pieces right now in the hall because it's flat pack. But then I've got so much crap upstairs, you know, stuff that's not particularly nice to look at, but it's, you know, stuff that you use in the bathroom. This is all like proper treat stuff. So that's it for the moment. My dad gave me cash on that Freddie Mercury little statue that he made, which went wrong, but it's still really sweet. Granny Mary, Thomas's mum, Sophie's grandma, gave me a gift voucher for Tesco. And I know Kelly and Dave and Alice will have sent something, so that's just not arrived yet, but at the minute the post is shocking. My aunt says she has sent something, but it hasn't arrived either. So yes, we shall see. So I shall be back at a later date to show you more. But for now, I'm feeling very spoiled. I'm having a Chinese for my tea, and I've got big box of chocolates and my favourite chocolate bar, so what more could you want? So yes, I shall check in with you. I think they're going for a walk now, so it's going to be lots of noise. I'm going to switch you off, and yeah, I shall speak to you later. Right, later that same day, look at this big box of stuff. This is from Kelly, Dave and Alice. Darren's just about to go out. It is 10 to 3. Darren's just on his way to there with a water bowl. He's just going to get Isaac from school and take him to his guitar lesson. Molly has just ragged that out of the toy box because she was cross that there was someone at the door.
Are you being crazy for?
Yeah. It's my cards. I can let you see while I'm here. Right. Actually, I think I'll let you see these already. That's a new one.
She wants to make them.
How pretty that one is. All lattice.
You be a good birthday girl.
Yep.
Nice behaviour.
See you there. Is Dobby in here? Oh, there she is. Look at all these. Right, let's get into them. Okay, we look like shit, but we care not. So, hold this big box on the floor, and all you have to move. Let's go for the big one first. Kelly's very, I'm assuming Kelly, I don't know if it's Kelly or Dave, very neat wrapper, unlike my set. Ooh! Don't know what it is, but Killstar is fucking expensive, I know that. The amount of times I've seen stuff on the Killstar website and like added it to my basket and then changed my mind because it's like, no, it's too expensive. I can't justify that. Don't know what it is. Oh. Still don't know what it is. Wow. Look at that. It's a vase. Oh, that is amazing. I don't know because of the light if you can see it's a bat wrapped up. And he's really heavy, he's really weighty. Oh, I'm going to get some like fake, like black roses or so, you know, like black and red, really dark gothic-y coloured flowers to put in that and keep in it permanently. He's going back in here and I'll tell you why, because all the Christmas stuff is out. And he will be going like up all the time, so I don't want him getting broken, obviously. I have to try and figure out how to get this. I really should. Right, I'll put him to one side because it'll take me a while to work out how to get him back in his box. I love him, he's beautiful. I've packed like most of my ornament stuff away at the minute because I just replaced them with my Christmas stuff. And I don't want him getting broken if he's like, oh. Kelly, how much money have you bloody spent? I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I can put rings in that. It's a little jewellery. Well, I'm assuming, I think it is. Rings go in there. Look at all the nice little compartments. Look at that. It's velvet. Molly wants to see what it is. I don't know if you can see her. She's here. There. Look at how gorgeous that is. This is velvet. That shall go in my bedroom. Oh, it's lovely. Can put all my rings in there. And all my favourite bits in there. I'm not sure yet. We shall decide, but it's beautiful. Darren will want to see this when he comes back anyway, so I'll not put stuff away. I'm terrible for, once I've opened things and decided where they're going, they go to their home right away. I put everything away. All the like smellies I've had, I've put them all in that big rituals box, because the plan is when Darren's out to build one of the bathroom cabinets and then put things away. So he's like, no, don't be doing it on your birthday. I have 3 vlogs to edit, 3 weeks worth. Still haven't got around to it. There's still more presents. Lots of tape. Kelly doesn't go mad with tape like, what was that? Something just flashed up. I'm going to have to check what that was. It's a WhatsApp from Jamie, apologising for my gift not being sent out yet, which he was not meant to send. I'm like, please don't buy me anything. I always feel really bad when I can't like reciprocate people's gifts because I'm skint. But I think it's a birthday gift, so that's not too bad. If it was a Christmas gift, I'd have to reciprocate. Well, this is an odd little box, isn't it? Oh, Alan, wait till you see this. I say that, Kelly, because he loves this as much as we do. Wow. I can't hang that on the tree. That's too... I'm terrified that it'd get damaged. Now, it's not the right light to obviously do this any justice. Muppets Christmas Carol. Oh my god! That is adorable. Look at the little lantern. Look at that. Let's take this off the back so we can see him clearly. Don't rush it, Lacey. You don't want to break it. It's got full paperwork with it, for goodness sake. Oh, I love this. Hang on. No way. Oh my god! I love it. Oh my goodness, this is the best thing ever. Wow. I didn't realise it lit up. I love it. Look at Kermit's face. He's going, hey. Oh, that's fabulous. Now Kermit, Alan shall be seeking this. Where did you get that? I don't know, but it's awesome. Wait till Darren says that. Wow. Thank you. I love it. I love it. This is like... Oh, light up. It says light up. I was too excited looking at it to actually... It says please retain information for future reference. Non-rechargeable batteries are not to be recharged. But is it what? Yeah, you can open it. I can put batteries in it. Woo! That is... Yes. I love that. That's one of my favourite things, I have to admit. Lovely. I'll not get too excited about it when Darren gets back because he'll be like, you didn't get excited like that right now. Well, I did. Oh, smellies! No, Molly, you can't. Molly, oh, you can see her. There she is. Oh, this is my favourite that they only do once a year at Christmas, Snow Fairy. The 2 things I adore from Lush is Snow Fairy and Sleepy. And I bought myself some Sleepy recently because it really works. The body cream, if you struggle sleeping, it's got like lavender and oatmeal and something else in it, and I find it really, really helps. Oh, that smells delightful. What's in it? A big bath bomb and a bubble bar. Oh, Snow Fairy. We love Snow Fairy. There's still more stuff, folks. There's still 3 presents in here, and our Christmas cards have come as well. I love our Christmas card, Kelly, with the little snowman on. It's so cute, and it's got a fox. I love foxes. Isaac's not back from school yet to open his card. I'm definitely spoilt with all this stuff today. Oh, there's something else from Lush. My bathroom is going to smell amazing. Is this Snow Fairy as well? Yes. What's this? A melt. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? What is this? I remember somebody got me a melt once and I thought it was soap and I couldn't work out why it wasn't lathering up. Just the thing for fairies, pixies and all magical creatures. Use in the bath for soft moisturising waters or in your wax burner. Oh, that's what that shall be used for. Oh, snow fairy smell in the living room. Wow. Right, that is going in the burner. I didn't realise you could do that. Because I've got the bubble thing for the bath. The bubble, what's it called? Bath bomb. I thought it was called bubble bar. Yes, bubble bar is the other one. Brilliant. We'll get that on later on. This house smells lovely at the minute. Oh my god, is this one of the ones that I have something of an addiction to these? And I didn't get myself one in Dobby's because it was too I'm like, I can't justify it, it's too expensive, and he had skis. This one's actually nicer, it has to be. It's not from Dobby's. Oh, I have got, where is he? I'm sure he's sat over there, and Kelly got me in one of their Christmas. Let me just go look for him. I'm sure I know where he is. I hope he will. I'm trying to. There he is. Oh, I'm right in the place. She got me him. I think it was last year. Look at the little whiskers. Aren't they so cute? So he can sit beside him as his little brother, look. Or, yes, his little brother. It's not father and son. Mouse, that one's called. I don't think this one has a name. What does that say? Hanging something. Hanging mice. Hanging. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's not important, but it is. Hanging mouse on skis. Hanging mouse on skis. How dare you? You need a nice name. So you're called Muss. He's going to be called Marcel. This is Muss and Marcel the mice. No cheeses for us mices. That's the wrong tune, but it doesn't matter. No cheeses for us mices. I was thinking about what am I going to play for the Scouts. No Scout has come back to me with suggestions of songs apart from White Christmas and that fucking Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I'm like, what am I gonna play? And someone says last night, Muppets Christmas Carol. I'm like, what's the war on the last one? Why did I not think of that? Look at that little mouse. Can't get over that Muppets Christmas Carol. Mini cross stitch. Oh, I've never actually tried cross stitch. I've done, I think they taught us it in school, like in P3, when we were like 7 or 8, and I've never done it since. I've tried embroidery, and it's something I really enjoyed actually, doing the little embroidery things. This I will really enjoy. Look, he's a little doggy. Look at him. So we shall get him done. He's very, very cute. So I shall go and put Marcel along with Mus Mouse on the shelf. I shall put this out front with my snow globes. I can't wait to show Darren that I'm not going to tell him that the light lights up, because I'll give it to him and he'll go, oh, that's lovely. It's a pity the light doesn't light up, he'll say, and I will. I love it. It's perfect. Brilliant. I didn't even know that existed. It's like, why did I not know that? I didn't know that the Queen 50th anniversary thing had been released. I had no idea. I knew that Bohemian Rhapsody was #1 on the day I was born, and I've always loved that because I didn't find that out till I was an adult. And I'm like, so my favourite band in the world ever was #1 on the day that I was born. That's amazing. So yeah, thank you so much, Kelly. I love everything. It's very beautiful, but you've got implicit taste as always. I love every single thing, and it's way too much, and I'm spoilt rotten. So let's go and put these away, and then I'll see if I can manage to build. There's Dobby behind me, look. I'll see if I can manage to build this bathroom cabinet before he gets back. The worst case scenario is if I'm still sat with that, because he's bringing back Chinese, so I can't be sat with loads of bits. I've got about 2 hours. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we shall see. I'll get these bits and pieces put away first, and yeah, I shall speak to you later. I'll let you see how I get on. I'm not recording me building it because I've no stand to put it on. What I'll do is I might video before I start and show you all the bits, and then I'll show you at the end. Right, that's the sides. That must be the back. We've got lots of bits, folks. We've got instructions. What do I need? Do I need a screwdriver? It'd be good for them to tell us what we need. Right, I'll go get my screwdriver box. Molly, you're going to have to go back up onto that sofa. Okay, these are my little cabinets I made yesterday. There's one, and that is the other. Some of my lush stuff. Right, this has just come. It is a Sean Hudson box that I bought with, there's only 100 copies of it. It's autographed, it's got a poster, some sort of card, and the book. And every single person that has been delivered, the box is buggered basically. So we're going to see what my box is like. I'm going to have to probably put you down to open it, and then we'll see. Right, that's my flash. I don't know why the flash is on because the TV's, or the light's on. So, it's a little mark there. Darren says the box is fine. I'm like, the box is fine compared to other people's. So a little mark there and here. But other than that, compared to other people's, mine has got off incredibly lightly. So we've got an art card, or suppose card. We've got a bookmark. Why is this flash on? This is a poster with a little badge. You can't see anything because of this flash. The book. And that's like an 80s style movie poster, which is signed. There's only 100 of these ever been done, so it's pretty cool. A lot of people missed out on getting one. Oh, facilitate this fucking thing. Right, hang on. Okay. I don't know what this is made of, but it's so soft. It's not like a normal hollow point. And we should have, yep, an autograph. There we go. Over 30 novels. And then the side of it, xmas. I don't know what that means yet. We shall find out when we read it. Not sure what this is. I thought that was going to be the poster. Oh, this might be a certificate or something to say. Ugh. Certificate of authenticity. What number did I get? 50. Number 50 of 100. There's a little seal. Ugh. Signed special edition book. 10 by 7 signed colour print. Special edition badge. Special edition bookmark. Alternative cover design postcard. Alright. So that was what was going to be on the cover. One of these two. Cool. Oh no, sorry, the whole thing. The guy looking at the two pictures. So there we go. We've got our little book. I'm happy enough with the box, to be honest, but Darren's like, oh no. Oh, it's got a little thing there as well. Poor publishers are getting it in the neck about the condition of the book or the boxes. So they're going to replace all the boxes, send them flat pack with more holographic stickers. But I think they want pictures of them. And I'm be honest, I don't think that that box is damaged enough to request another one. Darren seems to think it is. You can let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm happy enough with that. This is what I'm having for my breakfast. I know, very naughty. All my streamers are down. My cards, yeah, I put my cards up here. And are they somewhere else? I'm sure. Yes, there. So we'll keep them up for a couple of days yet. I've started putting Christmas cards that arrive on the door. Right, let's go and finish this disgustingly big rich piece of Marks and Spencer's chocolate cake. Right. This woman's on, apologies. Right, I can't eat my advent calendar chocolate right now because I've just had a piece of birthday cake and I couldn't even finish that because of...
Quick dinner time. Come on, baby.
So I'm going to open the other one. Yeah, I know I'm a mess. My hair needs washed, which we're doing tomorrow. And I couldn't be bothered with makeup. See when that door's open? It just shines the light out. We're on the 9th today. Have we got a 9 on top? No, we don't. So we have to go hunt for the 9. There we go, 9. Sorry, I'm trying to block that window off. Hand and nail cream. It's something I'm like, I never use hand and nail cream. I've got a really nice one. How do we get bought it? See what it smells like. It's like, give me something that I can actually use. God, you need to use quite a bit. That soaks right in. Or maybe that's how dry my hands are. I don't know. I'm not going to film in the car because there's no point. We're just going to my dad's. Isaac has jiu-jitsu this evening. It's the last one before Christmas. Yeah, I wonder should we bring Christmas cards for the senseis, or is that silly? I'm not sure. I might just bring a box of Christmas cards in and ask Isaac if he wants to bring a... It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Because if one of the scouts bought cards for the leaders in, I'd think that was proper sweet. So, but he'll say, I don't want to. So yesterday he came home with... This will have been put... We'll put this in now, actually. With black eyeliner on from school. And he said he lost a bet. And there's this girl that was always walking about with really heavy black eyeliner on. She's not in his year, she's older. And apparently they had a bet, something about a movie, and he lost. So I don't believe for a second. I think she just wanted to put black eyeliner on him. And could we get it off? He wouldn't let anybody near his eyes because it's too close to his eyes. I kept poking him in the eye. What that meant is a wet wipe touched his eyeball. So he probably went to school today like someone in drag, honestly. You know when you don't take your mascara or eyeliner off properly? Well, I don't really because I do. But sometimes you get up in the morning and there might be a little bit and it's like, sort of like in your lash line. He couldn't clean the lash line because it was too close to his eyes and he wouldn't let me near him. So God knows what he went to school like this morning. Anyway, I'll put a little video on that Darren recorded when I got into the car.
Right, I lost a bet.
You lost a bet.
In school. It was like a film quiz, and if I won, I would have got £1. I lost.
A whole pound.
Yeah.
Pound sterling. 100
I
pennies.
lost. I've had to wear this all day.
And the teachers let him.
Yeah.
Did you have that idiot that I'm going to have a chat with?
No, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, that's a shame.
It would have proper annoyed him.
Yeah, it would have done. Right. That's the end of our informative clip.
Yep.
Hello, this is the best I'm going to get. Remember I said there's nowhere to put my phone to prop it up to film. I've shut my curtain, I've put the light on, it's still not the best, but to do my advent calendar for today. Yesterday I didn't do it. It turned out being the peanut butter we'd had before, so it wasn't anything new. So today is the 10th of December. Let's see what we get in our Hotel Chocolat. I've had this before, I am very happy to see it. It is the lemon cheesecake, which is gorgeous, so I don't have to let you see me eating that. I'll eat that in a minute. And we shall do our other advent calendar. Today I'm going to soft play with Kira and Sophie, so I'm just getting ready to do that. I've got my Stranger Things t-shirt, Christmas t-shirt on today. We're on the 10th. Oh, it's right on the top. See what we've got today. It says restore. Not nails again. Night repair, Estee Lauder. Is it nails? Has to be nails with a little bottle like that. I don't have any nails. Oh no, hang on, it's not nails, it's got... What is it? It's very little smell off it. I think it might be something you put in your face. Advanced Night Repair. Synchronized Adult Recovery Complex. And that's it. And there's instructions on the back. No, that's the ingredients on the back. I'll have to look it up. Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi Recovery Complex. So I'm assuming, so that's good. That's the sort of thing I wanted. There's very little smell off it. So yeah, that's today's. I will look that up and confirm that that's what it is and let you know if that's what it was. And this is the kind of thing I wanted, because you can tell by the size of bottle, it's probably quite expensive. So that's good. Not that it's expensive, that it's probably good, that it is, you know, it's going to do what it says it's going to do. So when you see me again tomorrow for the next opening, I shall confirm to you what that was. But I'm assuming it's like a face serum thing. So yeah, there we are for today. Can't think that there's anything else for me to record at the moment. I shall check in with you when I've next got something of interest to tell you. Look at them. Ooh, that's got lights in it. Right, I'm filming the lights. All the little houses have got lights on, look. There goes Kira, capable of what I'm not. Tripsing about in the soft clay. She's a good mammy. Come on, I'm coming. I'm trying to get there. I'm slow. I'm coming. Oh! Look at, oh, where's Sophie? I see a pair of legs. That's about it. There she is. Right, look at the devastation. Let me put that card over here as well. That's a late birthday card. I've just received a parcel from Jamie and one from Leo. Will not show my address. I got that last week. I've just filmed me opening said parcels for my channel. Jamie got me one of my favourite movies of the year and a big box of Quality Street down there. And Leo got me, you can see this in my main channel, that's a tote bag of Chucky. Black toilet roll because none more goth. Horror coasters. A hair clip of a death head moth. A horror mover addict and true crime junkie thingy. And a art from Terrifier, little makeup bag, and the other thing is still in here, is a handbag, hexed and cursed, Lucky Charms. So there you go, lots of prezzies, lucky me, and I've got some Christmas cards there to open. Yeah, let's get these away. Right, all ready for Scouts tonight. Christmas decorations, bits and bobs. I'm gonna go and try these outside lights. Let's see what they look like. Oh god, that's gonna be a bit fucking dark. That's the purpose, Lisa. I don't know where the fucking I don't know where this thing is. There's one. Now it's finding the other one. There's two on each. And I have to find these on it, but you know what? It's not going to be a good idea doing it now. But you get the gist. There we go. Lovely. Yep, there we go. They're going a bit fucking mad, but... Hello! Got my wee Christmas hairband on. Putting my hair down probably, but I shall see. So it is... Darren's looking at me like, are you talking to me?
I don't know what you're doing.
Let me just pause the news. Or the flu, I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but over here the flu is shocking. Hospitals are full, people are in corridors, people are dying, it's ridiculous. And I'm opening an advent calendar flippantly. So here we are, it is the... What date are we on now? Is it the 11th?
I think it's the 11th.
Right, we're on the 11th. Let's see what chocky we have today. It's like a little pot of a thing. It is a fudge sundae. Oh, that'll be nice. Oh, falling around. Oh, don't let me put chocolate over myself. It's got like a little soft bit in the middle. It's Christmas, Scout's Christmas party dinner. Well, like last night. 4 of them so far aren't coming, which is good because the lower numbers the better for me to get sorted. There's only one other proper leader there. Darren's been traipsed in to give me a hand getting finished at the end. Scout or explorers are upstairs doing a quiz. I'd like to be doing that, to be honest with you. But I've just had a look at... I'll show you. Francis bought these. Now I know it's terrible light. That shows 2 of them, but there's actually a reindeer, an elf, a Santa, a snowman, and a gingerbread man. Now they're very cute, but they come in like 4 or 5 pieces. And the instructions as to how you're supposed to do it so that you pull the thing and the arms and legs do that make no sense at all. Me and Darren have both looked at it and we're like, we can't work this out. We fiddled, we poked, can't work it out. So how the hell 10 to 14-year-olds are going to manage is anybody's guess. So anyway, that's something that Frances bought. She's not going to be there. And little gingerbread houses, which are made of like a really, really light, like balsa wood. And they're supposed to be tea light holders. It's like they're made of wood. They're like little gingerbread houses and they're very cute. But they need gluing together and then painting at home. She's got things that are cute, but you can't really finish them in the scenario that we have. A couple of hours, not even a couple of hours. By the time we get in, get them all behaving, get them sat down, and then give time to tidy up and do pass the parcel. Right, so we're on to day 11 of our advent calendar. I have to go digging because it's not on top. So you'll have to just bear with me until I find it. It's like the Krypton Factor where they had to detect them. You know, they had to detect... Nobody will know what I mean apart from Alan. You'll know what I mean, Alan. I don't see number 11. Usually it's looking, staring me in the face if I can't say something. Nope. Bet it's under that 12. Nope, 22, 24, 13. Oh, there it is. Right in the corner underneath number 13. Right. Silky, it says. Today's is... Oh, is this... Right, do you remember that shampoo I got? Well, this is the conditioner that goes with the shampoo. It's like a little... Almost like a little bullet or something, isn't it? Well, a big bullet. Like I say, I will keep these for when I'm going away somewhere because that is going to wash my hair and condition it once. So it's like probably good for if, you know, like if we're going on like to Florida next year, that's the sort of thing that would be good for. But then they give you free stuff in the hotel, don't they? And I like to use a freebie, so we shall see. Let's have a smell of it and see what it smells like. Oh, it smells really nice. So it is Living Proof Full Conditioner for fine, thin, or flat hair. Well, my hair's thick and frizzy. But it's not the sort of thing you give to someone. Here, fine flat hair. Here you go, you've got fine flat hair. Have that. You know what I mean? Without insulting people. Yeah, so that's today's. I'm still in the search. I've got one thing for your face, which is two. I had a jelly milk cleanser, which I have used, and it's, to be honest, it's for Marks and Spencer's. I would have expected more. It's not that good. Body Shop one's much better. And something I haven't used, which looks like a little tiny bottle of nail polish, but it's actually something you put on your face at night. I haven't used that yet, but I shall let you know. I'm trying to think of anything else I've used. I used a nail polish, I think, which was fine. It was nail polish. My nails chip immediately when I put nail polish on, which is why I don't tend to wear it, which is why I got onto nail wraps, which is why I ended up with that thing on my fingers. I have got little Christmas nail wraps on at the minute, but they're a different brand, so hopefully it won't do anything. So yeah, I shall let you go. I will take some little bits of film tonight at Scouts so that you can see what's going on. I take some to show the parents, but then I sneak the odd one into the vlog. I'm sure that people would be suing me if they knew. Right, yeah. Next time you see us, we shall be in the Scout Hall with 20 screaming 10 to 14-year-olds. No, it is Friday evening. I'm just back I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm just back from Scouts. It was the last meeting before Christmas. They made Christmas decorations. They made a fucking mess is what they made. There's still miniature gold stars all over the floor. It's one of the girls' fault. Some of them made really lovely little gingerbread houses. Some of them just made mess. Seemed to enjoy it. We had a few tunes, played Pass the Parcel, and then they were arguing about who got it last, and etc, etc. There were about, how many kids were there? There's usually 24, and I think 7 were missing. So there's about 17 kids. And I had 6 Pass the Parcel presents, so there's a bit of moaning to be had, but yeah, all done, all dusted, so that and all tidied up. That's me now until I think it's the 5th of January. It's either the 5th or the 9th, I don't remember which date, but that's when I have to go to Belfast to City Hall to the Gold Scout Award with 5 of our lads that are getting the award, so that'll be cool. It's basically a lot of other people going. It's quite boring, to be honest, but I like to see the kids that I've helped through and helped get the badges and helped do this get the reward at the end. It's rewarding. So yeah, that's me now. I've got the 19th, the 26th, and the one after that. So I've got 3 Friday nights off now. So hopefully that'll maybe be a nice little cinema trip. Probably not next week. We'll see. A lot of it depends on what Isaac's up to. Him and his dad are going to a record fair tomorrow at the town hall, and then Isaac's meeting his friend Stephen and going to his for a sleepover. So yeah, I am undecided as to whether I'm going in with them or not. We shall see. I don't want to wander about a record fair because I'm really sore. Walking about, you know, like standing about waiting on them, looking through a lot of LPs is like torture. So we shall see. But at the same time, if I go in, anything I need to get done I can do in town. We'll see. depends how I feel when I wake up. I'm aching like a bugger now, so I dread to think. There's so much bending and stretching and cleaning and lifting of tables and stuff. I struggle. So that's what's going on today. I don't think I filmed four videos today. I've edited 3 and uploaded 3. One was my Christmas parcels from Leo from Geek Legion of Doom. One was my birthday parcel from Jamie and Katie. One was my answer to Sammy G's, these are YouTubers guys, Sammy G's World of Cinema. He nominated me to do my Christmas all-nighter, which basically is if you were watching Christmas movies from sort of evening through to the next morning, what would your Christmas all-nighter be? So like 5 movies. And the last one was my top 10 movies of 2025. It's the only one I haven't edited as yet. I can't see anything for the rest of the year getting onto that top list. So hopefully I'm safe. But I got that all done today. I got caught up in my vlogs yesterday, which, Jesus Christ, I can't see people watching all that. So the first one was like an hour. The second one was an hour and a half. And the third one was like 2 hours, 15 minutes, which is just ridiculous. But I put them all up. I know that a lot of it won't be watched, but like I keep saying, it is for me to keep and go back to. So a lot happened last week, so that's why it was so long. It's unusual anything bloody happens in our house. So yeah, tomorrow we've got that record fair. Me and Darren are going to the cinema. I've noticed that they're showing The Shining in Antrim Cinema, but I want to see the new horror. Is it Silent Night, Deadly Night horror at the minute? I want to see that as well. But I was only saying a couple of days ago I would love to have seen The Shining. We're talking about movies I would love to see in the cinema, because we're going to see Gremlins on Christmas Eve in Belfast. We're finally using that voucher that our neighbours bought us last year. So we're going up to watch that, and then we're doing the easier escape room after it, the Titanic one. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to film in there, which is why I haven't, but we shall see how we get on. And there's so many cameras, they watch every single move you make. There's cameras everywhere, so you couldn't get away with surreptitiously filming. They obviously don't want to give away, you know, the clues to people. What was I saying? Yeah, so that I'd said, what other movies would I love to have seen in the cinema? One was Misery. Jaws, which I've now seen in the cinema, which is awesome. Back to the Future, I would love to see in the cinema. And I mentioned The Shining as well. And I've noticed it's showing tomorrow night in Antrim. So I sort of have to try and think. I usually like to go out in an afternoon, watch a movie, and then have the evening just to relax at home. But they're not showing The Shining until like 9 o'clock. So, and it's in the next town over. It's not our local one. So I'll decide tomorrow. I'm so painful. I'm just going to have to go to bed. I'm not even going to take my makeup off because I can't be bothered. I'll do it in the morning. Yes, it's terrible for my skin, but what can you do? I feel like crying right now. I'm so fucking sore. But yeah, clothes off to the Scouts for the year. The little shits were arguing. One of them, I bought a box of Fugglers. There's like 4 in it, and they're awesome, and I love them. And he was like turning up his nose at what's this shit? And I'm like, you're getting presents. I mean, when Isaac did pass the parcel at Scouts, he got a bottle of mouthwash. That's the kind of things they were putting in it. So I thought like Fugglers were pretty awesome. These little ugly monsters. So yeah, I'll go. I shall catch up with you guys again over the weekend. Hello. I know this is a bit dark, guys, but I'm relaxing. It is Saturday. I'm going to do my advent calendars for you. We are going to the cinema tonight to see Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is a new Christmas slasher movie. Yeah, I know not everyone's cup of tea. Straight into The Shining. So that's our plans for this evening. So we'll be leaving in a couple of hours, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So what day it's today? I have no idea. Is it the 12th? It has to be. My birthday was Monday, which was the 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yesterday was the 12th, was it? Did I not open it yesterday? Hang on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I didn't open my... Right, this must be the 13th. Is it? This is yesterday's, which I didn't open. I think it's a hair clip. That's not pink. Please tell. I don't mind pink, but specific shades of pink. And saying that, I have my hair up most of the time in the house, so it's white. It's a white. It actually smells nice for some reason. So we've got a white hair clip. Yes, I will use that, so we'll leave that out. Bloom. I'm assuming this Bloom is like a side company of Marks and Spencer's. I have to work out. Yes, last night was 12th. I was at Scouts last night, so that means I've got another one to open, which is the 13th. There's nothing on that side. Right, it says colour. Colour? What could that mean? Please don't give me more thickened shampoo. Dream cocktail, carb infused, leave something thickening treatment. Is it hair thing as well? Again. Leave in thickening treatment. Carb infused. I'm assuming it's for your hair. It doesn't say that it's not helping me in this bloody light. Well, I don't want anything else thickening. My arse, like for instance. Let's smell it. I'm assuming that's for your hair. This is terrible light. I do apologise, but yeah. I'm not overly impressed by a lot of the stuff that's in this so far, I have to admit. I thought there would be much more in the way of stuff for your face. When you like hear about a beauty calendar, I don't expect it to be all like body and hair stuff. I expect there to be a good amount of stuff for your face, and so far I've had one bloody thing that is the size of a nail polish. I haven't actually used it yet, to be fair. But yeah. Right, my advent calendar's up there, my other one. So does that mean I've got 2 chocolates to eat? I'm not actually going to eat them now. My tea's coming, you see. The 12th. I feel like I opened this. No, I didn't. What was wrong with me? So the 12th is Eating Mess. I'll have that after my tea. I'll eat these after my tea because Darren's actually making tea right now. And the 13th is, that's a square one with caramel cheesecake. I haven't had that one yet, so I'll look forward to that. I'll let you know how it was the following day, probably. I shall be probably doing reviews for the channel for Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's not much point for The Shining because everybody's seen The Shining, but it's awesome to get to see it on the big screen. So yeah, yeah, I'll go back to watching. What am I watching? 20 best PS5 games you must play. Sorry, horror games. So far, they've mentioned Resident Evil 4, I believe, and The Last of Us 2 and Silent Hill 2 remake, all of which I've played. I don't think I've played the remake of Silent Hill 2. I've played Silent Hill 2. The Last of Us 2 I love, and they've said it's really contentious because a lot of people have issue with it. I love The Last of Us 2, so I don't know who has issue with it. The fact that if you've played the game, you play with a character that's like the bad girl of it. She has done something at the beginning of the game that you're like, I'm never going to forgive this character, and all of a sudden you have to play as her, and you're so annoyed by the fact you have to play as her. But as you play as her, you realise that her character, who's called Abby, is very similar to the main character of Ellie. They're very similar people on the sides, different sides of the same coin. And you actually come to really like, the Abby character and get a better understanding of her. It completely turned me around. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to getting my Assassin's Creed game for Christmas because I've been wanting to play it since it came out like nearly a year ago, but thankfully it's dropped down in price now. The next one on the agenda that I'm looking for, again I'm waiting for it to come down in price, is the new Silent Hill one. That looks really good. So yeah, I'll go back to watching this video, I'll have my tea, and then I'll be going to the cinema. So yeah, speak to you guys later. Right guys, here we are going to the cinema to see Silent Night, Deadly Night, followed by The Shining. Happy days. It's not on. Hello. I'm closing the vlog off for the week. Hopefully this week isn't as long as... I apologise for last week's lengthy vlog. I mean, 2 hours was a bit excessive. But I didn't feel like it was... I knew it was going to be at least an hour, but 2 hours? I mean, that's ridiculous. So it is Sunday. We're on the way in to my dad's, picking up Isaac from his friends on the way. I was just going to comment on something I was watching on Suze's vlog. I think Darren was asleep when I watched this last night of bed. Bernie and Dot went to see Santa, and then after, or maybe a different day, they went out with... This is doing that thing all over the bloody road again. Hang on, I need to... You need to switch the stereo on to switch off the thing that pulls your car about the road. They went out with Squirrels, which Squirrels is the youngest Scouts that you can get. Then you go up to Beavers, then Cubs, then Scouts, then Explorers. So they went out on like a Christmas lights sort of like search. There was, what's the word? There was like clues to different lights, and one was like something smelly outside or near the, was it the butcher's or something? Anyway, it was a light of cheese, like a Christmas light showing cheese. Anyway, this is what they did, and after they went for some hot chocolate. But it was really funny because it sounded like me and you. Although Dan's not quite as, what's the word, vociferous in his displeasure about children as you are. And there was one of the kids being a little... I thought, I'm not going to try and put all this in a comment, so I thought I'll just chat about it when I'm driving in today. One of the kids, one of the wee girls, was just, I think she said a little brat, I think that's how she put it.
That's it.
And but her mum is one of the leaders, and apparently the leaders are really soft. The thing is, Suze would make an absolutely fantastic leader. She doesn't want anything to do with it, but she would be really good. Yeah, well, this is what I was talking about. So anyway, this little girl was being a real brat. No, sorry, they picked on a kid that was the daughter of one of the leaders. I think that was it. And she shoved her, and she might have shoved her into a wall. She might have banged her head or something, but the leaders were busy doing something else, and nobody had seen this. And the wee girl stood crying. Well, Sue saw it, and she got up and went over, "Are you okay? What happened?" And she said, "She pushed me." "Who pushed you?" "She did." And she got the wee girl over and says, "I think you'd best apologise. And I think you should come here and apologise for whatever. I didn't do it on purpose, it was an accident," or something like that. And Dan's like, "What, she gave you lip?" "Yep." Well, she said it doesn't matter if you didn't do it on purpose. You've upset her, she's crying. The right thing to do is apologise. And she didn't get the whole thing out, and one of the leaders was straight over, "Oh no, I'll deal with this. I'll sort this out." And nothing happened, they let them away with it. But apparently this wee girl is a complete brat, and she behaves like that all the time. And this is why I wanted to talk about it. And she said, "Oh, I think we started her too soon. We should have waited till she was a bit older." It doesn't matter if she's a bit older, because you will get brats all the way up.
I'm not getting away with it.
So Suze and Dan have taught manners and behaviour in their kids, like we did with ours, because we are, by today's standards, when your kids do more things, like groups, like, you know, I don't know, with Isaac there's like jiu-jitsu, he used to do Gaelic and hurling, you will encounter such poor behaviour, because parents do not... It's easier to ignore your kids than it is to deal with the issue. We're seen as being quite strict. I don't feel we're strict parents. I feel we're fair. I feel Isaac gets to do an awful lot of really cool things. We don't come down on him for a lot of stuff that other parents do, but we expect manners. We don't expect to be talked to like shit. We expect him to make effort, although that's hard with school. But I don't think we're strict, but other people would see us as strict. And when Darren used to coach the Gaelic, which is basically Irish football, the behaviour of the kids, and we're talking at that point would have been 8-ish, we're coming up to the coaches. "Fuck you."
Oh yeah, that new lad walked up.
"Fuck you."
"Have you had a good evening?" "Fuck you." "Fuck yourself."
this is what the kids were talking to the coaches like. Darren's viewpoint is, if you do whatever, you stand out. If you repeat behaviour, I'm talking to your parents, he would not tolerate that. The two people that were in charge, who were brothers, they're only letting off a bit of steam. You can't, basically they told him, you can't be like that with the kids, you're too strict. And Frances, who is the main scout leader, she's a woman, I really like Frances, but this is an example. She says, oh, your Darren would be a great scout leader, could you not get, I says, you've no chance. And I told her about, oh no, you can't do that, you can't be like that with the kids, you know, you can't be like at school. You know, a lot of these kids, what you need to understand is they're coming from homes and this is wrong and that's, we've got kids in scouts that are like been in foster care their whole life, pillar to post, and they're like, you have to try and understand the behaviour and deal with it.
What they want to do.
Basically, you're not allowed as a leader in scouts. I done the training, and believe it or not, they are taught, even though you may want to balls them out, you're not allowed to, because you have to understand bad behaviour. I don't agree with this, by the way, don't think I'm saying this is true, because I vehemently disagree with this. You have to understand that sometimes bad behaviour is because of what kids are going through at home, and we have to be a safe space for them to be able to blah blah blah. And as far as I'm concerned, if a kid is picking on another kid, disrespecting an adult, or not doing as they've been asked, now okay, sometimes kids won't listen, they'll run about, they'll get a bit hectic, they'll make a bit of noise, you know, they'll be kids, and that's one thing. But in that situation where she had hurt another child and we didn't empower, it's like, that's exactly like our old next door neighbour's daughter. I said I was sorry. She hadn't. But when you see what behaviour comes from parents not parenting, it's horrible. And then when you're in a role as a leader, there's so many things you're not allowed to deal with. Now, in saying that, in our place, what you experienced, Suze, that wouldn't happen, because that would be dealt with. Another example is we had recently a group of cubs move up, 10 new cubs, and it's both boys and girls, and one of the girls is autistic, and she's very reliant on a friendship with another girl that also... What are you doing? What's he doing?
I think he's looking for a driveway.
Well, there's two there. Take your pick. Now, we didn't know we have to put them into patrols, and if you're not told, you don't know. You have to divide them out. Well, anyway, this little girl was in a patrol with two lads and two girls. And apparently on one of the weeks when we were doing the entertainer badge, where they have to come up with a skit or something silly and perform it, she's new, she couldn't remember her line. The two girls that were in her patrol that were older, when I say older, they're about 12. Are you stupid or are you dumb? Why can't... And anyway, I was contacted then by the mother of... I didn't know any of this. The mother of the little girl contacted me and said she was really upset. She didn't say who had said what, and she didn't even say what they'd said. She just said that they had been unkind to her and she was struggling, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, that's not acceptable, we will deal with it. Do you want us, because sometimes the kid doesn't want you to talk to the other kids and make them aware, because it makes it worse. So I'm like, how would she, I'll talk to her, how would she want us to, you know, I want to talk to the kids to, you know, basically make them aware this isn't acceptable. I moved her patrol so that she was in with the other girl, which was good. This fucking evil, look at this. Honestly.
It's not like it's a wet road.
I'm doing 60 on a 60 country road and people are having an issue. So
He's doing about 85.
we spoke to, so say Frances, who would be quite strict, spoke to, because she's a childminder as well, so she works with kids all day long. And the girl said what had been said. Frances was livid. And the other leader, Rita, who's a paramedic, she was in as well. And she actually really likes the two girls that had said it. She was really shocked. Oh my god, I can't believe she said that. She's done that. I really like her. And I'm like, well, this is what's happened, and it's not. I says, not only that, this wee girl's autistic as well. And they took the 2 girls out and they read them the riot act. Now I wasn't there, but Rita came out and said, my God, Frances got stuck. And she said, I am totally and utterly appalled. I am embarrassed.
Oh, he's coming around.
No, he's not.
Fucking arsehole.
I'm disgusted at your behaviour. How do you think this looks for a parent having to come to us with their daughter coming into it, and you've done that? Oh, they let rip. And I says, what did they say? Oh, they didn't try and, you know, argue it. They knew they'd done wrong and they knew they'd been called out on it. So that was that. So things are dealt with, but there's certain behaviours, like, here's an example for you. Before I was a leader, when Isaac wasn't long in it, there was 2 lads who just behaved appallingly all the time. Now, funny enough, the parent of one of these children is the one that pulled all her kids out of Scouts Beavers because of the suggestion that the Scouts go to gay pride, you know, to promote inclusivity, which is massive in Scouts. They want to say, you know, if you're trans, if you're gay, whatever, you're welcome here, in you come. Controversy, Girl Guides, which is completely separate to Scouts, have now issued a thing saying that they're not allowed any trans girls in Girl Guides, and if you're in Girls Guides and you're trans, you have to leave, which is, people are disgusted all up and down the country about it. But anyway, that's besides the point. That has been brought about by complaints about parents. A lot of the leaders that work with Girl Guides are distraught, but that's what the decision has been made. What was I doing? Anyway, these 2 lads apparently went into the toilets one night in the community centre and completely trashed the toilets and flooded them, and they were like suspended for 2 weeks. Now, my viewpoint is you're out. That's it, you're out. Because these kids behaved appallingly.
Minds the queue people wait to join.
Yeah, there's in our Scouts there are queues of people waiting to get in, and we have to, if you're already in, then the next section has to take you. So if you're in Beavers or Cubs, Scouts have to take you. So if you're on a waiting list and you're not already in, chances are it depends how popular your local group is, but like ours is, for some reason, very, you know, there's a lot of kids wanting in. I have to remember to go up for Isaac. But when Suze was talking, I totally understand her frustration, but let me tell you, you will experience the little brat behaviour all the way up, not just in squirrels. As a matter of fact, I would say the kids' behaviour probably gets a bit worse the older they get. So when they get to the age of Cub stroke Scout and they're starting to assert themselves a bit more, at the minute, and there's a lot, I don't get this, because I'm not one of these people that's going to say they're using autism or whatever as an excuse. I don't think that. Obviously, years ago, things weren't diagnosed, you were just a naughty kid. But now, outside of all that, I believe there are way more autistic kids than there used to be, and that's outside of the lack of diagnosis situation. When you look at percentages in the classroom, I would say in Isaac's class in primary school, I would say a quarter of the class were autistic. Stop that. That's about The Shining last night. Don't even start it. What was I going to say? Yeah, so many of the kids. So in our group, we've had, I'd say at the minute, we've got about 6 kids that are autistic out of 25. And there's one that's just moved up, and he is a little shit. And like, I went and got all those pass the parcel presents, and my favourite one was the full big box of Fugglers, all different ones, and Isaac really, really loves them and wanted it. And he got that one, and he opened it and screwed his face up and threw it behind him, and I'm thinking, you ungrateful little bastard. But some of the behaviour you encounter, still, here's an example. You've heard me going about Ruben.
What?
Ruben, Isaac's ex-best friend that was bullying him at his house.
Oh, bullying. He was picking on him because his mum would protect him and Isaac couldn't do anything about it.
So basically he joined Scouts because he couldn't make any friends at school. He also joined the list to get into Isaac's school because he couldn't make any friends at school. Because
And he was getting bullied at school.
And he was in Scouts, behaved like an absolute dickhead the entire time he was there. He then moved up to Explorers. He's now up in Explorers with Isaac, and every fucking picture that's taken, every photograph that is taken of Isaac, Ruben's like this in his ear.
Yeah.
He's a little fucking don't even get me started.
He
And
was
he's
the
in
one that was
Explorers.
running around the hall making jokes, top of his voice about rape, and nobody
Yeah.
said anything to him.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't even a leader. I was a parent helper at that
Yeah,
point.
but you had to because no one else would. It's like, why are they allowing him to do that?
And then one of the leaders says to me, oh, maybe he doesn't know what it means. And I says, the same lad knows exactly what it means.
The same lad was shouting at his mum in Lisbon town centre, trying to get her to say, what was it?
Suck
I
my
suck
cock.
cock backwards.
Yeah. Say
Gotta
this.
say it, mum. Say it, mum.
As parents will not accept that their son isn't anything other than perfect. We don't speak to, sorry, I should say, they don't speak to us anymore because we said the reason that Isaac had left, what had happened, absolutely not, which is just bullshit. So he has followed Isaac up to Explorers. He is 15. He will be 15 in January. So you're saying, oh, maybe when they're about 15 he is. And he's in Explorers and he won't leave Isaac alone. He follows him everywhere and he's completely ruining his experience. And Isaac has told him, would you stop following me? Now Isaac won't be nasty
He
about
still
it.
runs around in circles screaming.
We
like
think
he's
there's something
5.
not right. His older brother is autistic, properly diagnosed autistic, but apparently there's nothing wrong with Ruben. Well, sometimes if you don't parent correctly and just leave it and leave it and leave it.
Oh, Ruben, darling.
Ruby.
Darling. Ruby, darling.
And I'm watching other parents parent their kids and babying them to such a degree they're holding them back. And there's questions, you know, is this child autistic? Is this child just being babied? And some of the stuff I'm watching is just like, I can't even.
What was he, 7 years old at that sports thing when we were leaving? He wanted £1 for some sweets and his dad wanted to get him in car so he could take them for ice cream. And because he wouldn't give him £1, he threw himself on the floor in a mass of people,
Screaming.
doing this, screaming, I want some sweets, I want some sweets. Ruby darling, but we're going for ice cream. Would you not prefer ice cream? No, I want sweets, I want sweets. Come on, Ruby darling, let's go in the car now, Ruby darling, get some ice cream.
Honest to
Come
God.
on.
That's
his
what,
dad.
This is what you'll do. Kelly, if you're watching this, I'd be
Okay.
really interested to hear your experience with kids from Alice's Beavers or Alice's school.
I'd have picked him up by trousers, you know, a little bit belt, and thrown him back at the car, and there'd been no ice cream.
Yeah. Or viewpoint is if you behave like that. It's like when he is, Isaac, like I've said before, has tantrum twice in his entire life. Once was in Cameron's. Unfortunately, when Darren's dad and his wife were over in, Judgmental City, Isaac decided he was going to throw a wobbly, and the other time was in Fun Factory because either we were late. Now, I've got a picture of him crying, and Darren's carrying him under the armpits with a look of sheer frustration on his face, and the caption on the photograph said that we had to remove him because he threw balls at a baby's head. He was about 2, I would say 3 maybe. He was really little. He wasn't
They were all
even
chucking balls about and he threw them and he...
But I remember one day us getting him to leave and he threw a wobbly and he was just taken out and told, you do that again, you don't go back. He was taken out. Yeah, there's loads of examples that I could give you, which I daren't because you never know who's watching. Darren's doing that because I'd forgotten in The Shining that the kid did this and pretended a friend was talking to him. And it really irked me. It really irritated me.
I bet no one's told him there.
I told him we were collecting it too.
Yeah, well, there's been no movement. We've been here for 3 or 4 minutes now.
So the behaviour will probably worsen Suze as she gets a bit older, and it's really frustrating that sometimes the leaders won't take a hand in it, but you'll find a lot of the time leaders are parents that have been foisted into it, and then you get to know the kids and then you think, if I leave, this isn't going to happen, that's going to happen, and you feel a sense of responsibility, so you get stuck, which is where I'm at. I mean, in Beavers and Cubs, a lot of the emphasis is on fun things and crafts and games. In Scouts, the emphasis is very much more on earning badges for things and learning skills like knots and making fires and camping and cooking and sewing and all this stuff. So getting badges, earning badges is the main sort of crux of what we do. And they get like 9 different challenge badges, and if they achieve all 9 challenge badges, you'll see them on the front of a Scout shirt. They're hexagonal. If they get all 9, then they get the Gold Scout Award. Not every Scout gets that. we aim to give them the opportunity to achieve that. But obviously they have to come to the meetings, they have to take part in this stuff, and I run that side of things as well as loads of other stuff. But when I'm not doing that, nobody else does that, so the kids just don't get the badge. They'll do things like, their eyes come on now. I've hit it, Isaac. They do things like they'll have one event like making something in the hall, and then they'll all get a crafting badge. It's like, well, that's not how you're meant to do it. They have to do X, Y, and Z.
Mind the bag on the floor.
Can you move that bag so it doesn't get dirty? If you've got your phone, you've got your charger,
Yep.
you've got the stuff you bought yesterday.
Yep.
Got your toothbrush? Have you brushed your teeth?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
You have a good time?
Yep.
So yeah, that they get you foisted in. Like, as I said, Suze would be a fantastic leader, but you get stuck in, and the worst of it is if you get stuck in with a younger group, like say squirrels or cubs, then your kid moves up and you're stuck. Isaac's now in explorers, I'm still in scouts.
You're not stuck.
Because my brain says to me, if I leave these kids that you get to know and that you're following their progress, you know that their progress with regards to badges and stuff, the minute you leave, is going to stop.
But you were only supposed to be doing admin when you joined.
Yeah.
And you got shoehorned into doing that. So there's nothing wrong if you want to take a step back and say, I just want to do admin.
Yeah, but it's not in my nature to let kids. This is how they get people.
It nearly killed you being there the other night. The knock-on effect.
Well, this is my fibro pains and stuff, and if you've got a lot of stuff to do up and down and things, it's
Well, you could hardly move when you got on.
it can be difficult. But this is a life of having fibro. Like, you do anything, you feel like you're dying after it. But yeah, if you never want to be involved, Suze, do not offer help at any point, because they will get you in. You will look and you will think, I could do this so much better. I could do this, I could do that. And obviously, when I did it, the reason I did it is because Frances was diagnosed with breast cancer and she had to have radiotherapy and surgery and stuff. And she had to step away for a period of months, and basically ever since that, her organisation skills has just plummeted. She can't remember anything, she can't organise anything, she got confused really easily. So I initially stepped in to take care of the whole admin side of things. That was what I was doing, and I would come in and help in the hall, and that turned into me being invested without even being told I was being invested. I was just meant to be a parent helper. Went in one night in front of everyone, so I couldn't say, well, I don't want, so it was in front of everyone. I know you would have done, but I wouldn't.
I was telling you a joke. I said, no,
And I said afterwards, I said, you kept that quiet, and she says, yeah, because I knew if I told you, you'd have said no. So that'll tell you what we're dealing with. And now I'm stuck, like the other night, just me and one other leader there, and there's we've got 25 kids. So, and you may think when kids get older they behave. No, they don't. Some do. We've got some kids, like that kid you kept going, he's had it more than once, that one with the fancy jumper, he's one of the nice kids.
Well, I didn't know who's who, I just saw the same one out 3 times in a row.
I'm doing pass the parcel, and I'm supposed to not be looking, and Darren kept saying to me, because he came in near the end of the night to help us tidy up. We didn't need him, thankfully, but he was doing some photographs and video, and he says to me that he's opened one 3 times, meaning just a layer of wrapping paper. He hasn't got the prize, but I can't see where it's stopping.
No, but you were asking who's had it.
But then we started running out of time, so what I needed to do, at one point there were 3 presents going round in the circle. Thank God I didn't listen to Isaac and wrap it 20 times. If you'd told me which one
to avoid, I would have said, just give me the thing and I'll just watch it, and I'll go, stop, every time I go past them.
But anyway, one girl came up at the end of the night and says, who bought the presents? And I said, I did. She says, thank you very much. She got one of the presents. So one of them has manners. Funny enough, when Isaac used to do Gaelic and stuff, with teachers, with sports, they always complimented his manners. And something I noticed is when they gave them anything, like a little pack of sweets or something, he would be the only one of a group of kids that would say thank you. And I was saying to Darren this morning, so as I was watching your vlog, I says, every time She's talking to the kids, she's teaching them manners, she's teaching them counting, she's teaching them words. And Bernie has just turned 2, and I mean, she's already saying words like I can't even believe she can pronounce. And she's thank you and...
Well, Isaac still does it at school, and he gets what I used to get at that centre. Because he's polite to dinner staff, he gets extra food and free food. Extra servings. Extra chips.
Look at this. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going to have to sit here.
So we'll just ask them how the day is, be polite, use your
this.
manners, and they'll like you. And they do.
There's a load of traffic. We're at a standstill.
I don't think it's quite to stage you're getting an extra turkey dinosaur under a pile of mash.
It's 25 minutes I've been
It's a
talking.
funeral, that's what it is. I can see hearse there, it's just coming up to the roundabout now.
Oh, what a time of year to have a funeral. Awful. Alright, I'll stop the vlog. I just wanted to chat a bit. If you like vlogs, check out my friend Suze's vlog. It's called All Suze Vlogs. I shall link it. I generally link her at the end if I haven't got a review of something on...
Or if you're a sneeze pervert.
If you're a sneeze pervert. I'm not explaining it, it'll go on too long. I've talked about that before. But her vlogs are really good. She's doing Vlogmas at the moment, so she's filming every day. You're getting stuff like about her 2 kids. If you like stuff for kids like little girls, that sounded all kinds of
Or if you
wrong.
like hearing wet farts.
Dan likes to fart a lot, so you'll hear that. They're renovating a caravan. She's a singer in a band. She's a hairdresser. So you see lots of different aspects. It's not somebody talking shite at the camera while they're driving all the time. It's actually interesting. So, yeah, you should check that out if you enjoy watching vlogs.
And he likes walking through the shot saying, I'm off for a shit.
Yeah.
I'm off for a shit. Thanks.
Yeah, well, it's like watching yourself. That's what you're laughing at.
I don't do that.
You're exactly the same.
I can start farting if you want it in background.
No. No, thank you.
You already do that.
I do sometimes creak them out in corridor, but you don't hear them.
Right. Thank you for
A few
watching.
golems, golem.
I shall be back next week. What's coming up next week? Oh, Isaac, have you got a music lesson on Monday, or have you just done the last one? Because I couldn't remember. You're going to say you can't remember, aren't you?
Good question.
Oh, Isaac. You mentioned to me.
Yeah, I remember saying to you, and I forgot.
Right, so now none of us know if he's got a music lesson tomorrow.
Message the guy.
Isaac, I need to book the shopping, and I can't book the shopping until I know if you've got a music lesson or not.
Oh, we need to message the guy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. See if you have to rely on Isaac to remember anything. Forget it.
Well, I remember to ask, I remember to tell you, and now that I told you...
Isaac, you mentioned it in passing when I was doing something in the kitchen. I didn't think for a second that I would have to remember.
Just because you mentioned it don't mean you have to forget it. That was a big wave, wasn't it?
Yeah. Somebody's just went, thank you, in a big wave because I let them out. Right, I'm not stopping there because that car will stop them anyway. Yeah, so Isaac's probably got his last guitar lesson on Monday. Next week I've got Sophie's nativity on Thursday, so that'll be cute.
I didn't even know they still did that.
I hope they do that thing about the little birds that Isaac
No,
had to do
that
goes
was
on for half an hour.
That was when they were older. This is like a proper nativity, like,
Alright.
you know, the nativity story. Sophie is an angel. So that's Thursday. No scouts on Friday, yay! But Isaac has explorers, so we can't really go do anything
Do you
because
want to cut in here the point of Isaac practicing his Jesus singing?
if I could find it, I would.
I'll
but
get it. It's on my Facebook. I'll download it and send you.
You will find a baby lying in the manger. You will find a baby lying in the hay. And he's Christ the Lord. Jesus is his name.
Jesus.
I show that to Kira, she'll laugh for hours. Yeah, Isaac's got his last explorers next week. They're having a Christmas party, so no doubt he'll obviously want to go to that.
I'm sure it'll be riotous.
Oh, well, fucking Ruben will be there. Honest to God, that child. It annoys me and Darren more than it does Isaac, which is the irony of the thing. Right, thank you for watching. I shall catch up with you next week. Thank you for putting up with all these really, really long vlogs. I know they're massively long. I don't expect people to watch them. If you do, thank you. But they're good for me to refer back to in the future. Overnight from Lisa's lovely.
Chinese.